Hey guys, thanks for coming on back. You know, I thought it might be a boring day at the mall and it's kind of dragged a bit, but we've learned a bit about spiders and talked about fitness and shared some jokes and met some new people, so I don't consider it a wasted day just yet. Say, Paula Pylon, it's nice to see you in the mall for the first time. Yeah, I just came by to say I wanted to give a Sunday safety tip out there for the kids watching. Well, they might not be watching this on Sunday, but Sunday is the perfect day every week to remember safety. So let's all take a safety tip from Paula Pylon. Kids, remember, if something is covered in grease, don't run over it. Yeah, it's a pretty basic tip. Don't run on things covered in grease. It's one of the most slippery substances in the entire earth. Yeah, and kids, if there's an open electrical panel, don't throw anyone into it, unless they're a really bad guy at the end of a movie. Once again, pretty basic stuff. Don't throw people into open electrical equipment of any kind. And also, never be on fire. Yep, it's a good rule. Kids, don't be on fire. Wow. I hate to say it, Paula, but these safety tips are kind of boring me. Wow, I can't believe it. Max, you gotta be safe out there. And that's why it's important never to try to fit an entire grand piano in your mouth all at once. Yep. Again, something not many of us would try.
Once I ate a keyboard for the protein.
Well, you shouldn't have done that either.
Well, I'm just saying that as a counterpoint to your argument that the pylon is boring, it might be useful for kids to hear not to eat the grand piano.
All right, point taken. Hey, Paula, were you working in the parking lot before? Yeah, and I have to go back to work, so we'll talk to you later, Max. Arnold, you had said something before about a counterpoint to an argument, and I wanted to bring that up. That's our next word of the day, counterpoint. Counterpoint. It means the other side of the argument. You know, if I say, I love white rice, and somebody else says, I don't like white rice because it contains lots of carbs and brown rice is better. Well, maybe that's an effective counterpoint. And also, I don't know how many carbs are in brown rice compared to white, so don't go quoting me on that, all right? I'm not perfect. Anyhow, we're talking about rice. It's a boring Sunday.
Dreadfully boring. Really, just sitting here through all this makes my hair want to turn white.
Oh, well, it's this bored guy again. What's going on, man?
Well, I just came to hang about this mall thinking I might find thrills and adventure like people advertise when I hear the good name of Max's Mini Mall. But it's dreadfully boring on a Sunday.
Yes, that's what we've been talking about. I wish I could do something to improve it, and maybe I can down the line, but today is today, and that's all I can do.
Well, I, Tim, am going to hang about and mock your mole, and that will be my entertainment till the end of the day.
Oh, great. We have a house bully now.
Well, I'm certainly not bored. Oh, get these old creaky bones a-moving, and I am back in the mall, same as I am every day.
Al, it's my old mall-walking friend, Bern. Hey, Bern, how are you, man?
I'm doing quite well, Max, and I certainly know how to keep myself occupado in times of boredom.
Occupado? Is that Spanish for occupied?
Sí.
Is that Spanish for yes?
Oui.
Is that French for yes?
Yes.
Great. We've learned a lot today.
Yeah, I like to walk around same as always. And the nice tranquility, same as those cool teens who were in here earlier, really does me proper. You know, I think that people complain about being bored too much without finding their own fun.
Yeah, I guess you have a point there.
I sure do, Max. You know, you can't sit around waiting for life to happen. You have to go out there and get it for yourself. Let me sing you a song that'll remind you of days before you had all these clickety-click keyboards and texting, and all this blustery hoopla on your screens that you have everywhere. Well, back in the day before the internet, physical activity was king, and you could go to a dance and do the Charleston or some other thing, dance with a fine gal and ask her to the soda shop, and then you go get a malted and the fun would never stop. Ba-da-bop.
Wow, what the heck's a malted?
Malted's like a milkshake or something. I don't know, I'm old and I forget.
Okay, well, I'll give you a pass on that one, old Burn, because you are old. I mean, we call you Old Burn, so that's probably the first indicator.
Yep, well, I do like singing, I like dancing even in my old age, and as long as I get my bones all warmed up with a nice mall walk.
Oh, please. You're saying that screens aren't dreadfully entertaining? Oh, this mole could do with some cat videos, I'd tell you that much. Or some fail blogs. Or some short clips of some animal living the thug life. Anything with hashtags, that would do this mole right proper.
I never thought about that before. Maybe my mall should have some social media presence. Not presence like under a Christmas tree, but presence as in being existent upon the web. Yes. You know what? No word of the day for that one.
Right, this mole is just dragging me down, man. I mean, this old guy. Ugh. Let me sing a song as a counterpoint to what he said about the internet.
There's that word again, counterpoint. Well, let's hear your song there, Negative Tim.
Oh, old people are boring. They totally bore me. And if I was asleep, they would utmost snore me. I absolutely can't stand listening to their stories. Old people are boring.
Wow. That is painting a very broad stroke. You know, you'll be old one day.
Oh, not with this hair, I won't. I'll never be old. And if I am, I'll freeze myself, like the Duke, John Wayne.
That's our 50th word of the day, John Wayne. John Wayne. It means Hollywood cowboy.
Oh, well, if you don't like it, then I don't know what to do to convince you to live your life in a positive manner, young man, and I just don't really know. This has been a bad day for me here at the mall, and I don't know if I found the same tranquility that I usually find. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, well, I hope you're happy. You scared my friend away with your disrespect. You know, I really wish that our younger generation paid more credence to the advice of our elders. Hey, it's me. He's asleep. He's actually asleep. And that ties into my next safety tip. Don't fall asleep while walking down the stairs. Yep, again, this is pretty rudimentary stuff. And that ties into my next safety tip. Don't hang off the bottom of a bus while it's driving. Yep, okay. And that's my next safety tip. Has to do with your teeth. Don't chew tinfoil if you have fillings. That is actually a very good safety tip. Chewing tinfoil while you have fillings is murder on your mouth. If you're young and you've already gotten a filling, first of all, brush your teeth more, and secondly, do not chew tinfoil. For the love of the mall and everything that is holy. And our fourth safety tip. You know what, Paul? You're not helping the boredom situation. I'm going to just get you out of here right now. Well, I don't know, Arnie. What do you think?
I think that the sleeping young man over here needs to be thrown out of the mall.
I agree in some respects that he's been very disrespectful to our current patrons, but I like to align myself with people and see how we could all benefit from proper problem solving where we can find a compromise that best suits us all. So when we come back from break, maybe we'll take a look at what we can do to unite these two generations and prove for cohesiveness.